Hi guys! Today, I want to talk about Noli, a Forsaken killer. Now, I will say it plainly, he sucks. I'm not saying he's a bad killer game-wise, he actually is one of the best cringely so. He is just so incredibly boring, I am starting to feel like this moveset is just a mesh of some in-game killers. Why is this a problem? Because this could 1. Signal other killers on creativity, though that's less likely, and 2. He didn't even need a rework. If you can, I would like for you to hear me out. For those who started playing on Noli's release or later and are unaware of old Noli, the moveset Noli possesses currently is a reworked version. Old Noli had 3 moves besides his M1. These abilities are Implant, Star-Driven, and Hallucinations. Noli was somewhat a trapper killer, which I really enjoyed. He was so much more creative. His gimmick was Hallucinations, just like his new rework, but his stamina stealing attribute was really creative. Some people say his passive was not good, which they are right. But that doesn't mean you scrap the entire moveset like you did with Sonic.exe, who was shot dead. His stamina would be I think 60 regularly without the purple vision. To fix this, I would make the stamina 105, then the distortion kicks in until reaching 135 stamina, which would stun you for 2 seconds. Now, his old moveset is useful against loopers, which is a huge problem in Forsaken, thanks to the Forsaken devs adding guess 665. Letting players get practice in looping so they can replicate it with every other killer. Probably not true, but regardless, every killer has their own style of being looped. His old moveset was better, stealing stamina so survivors cannot loop, and so you genuinely stood a chance. Star-Driven could only be used twice, which is heavily more balanced than Noli's chaining, which is a survivor. It's so annoying. Implant was basically Nova, but imagine it being used as a trap. Implant, as stated in the name, if you get close enough to a survivor, it does exactly what the name is, making the survivor a walking trap. This would be useful especially if the survivor was near others. Obviously you would be able to explode it. I love this moveset, and compared to Nova, it's extremely creative. Hallucinations are his last ability. Imagine the hallucinations we have now, but except they were self-based. This would make it so your stamina would drain to 0, not knowing your stamina number like the glitched effect, and your HP would rapidly decrease to 0. This was Noli's highlighting ability as well. There are more hallucinations, but those are the ones I'm deciding to cover. Noli, while being an uncreative character at a glance, is super annoying when you actually play against him. He has fake generators. Even if you don't do them, your teammates will do them, globally activating hallucinations. Please note in trying to be as nice and respectful as possible. New Noli to me feels like a super annoying killer that's just a mesh of already existing killers with the addition of hallucinations. If you like the new Noli, that's okay. But I want you guys to give the old one a chance. Okay, so how do we give him a chance? The answer is, you don't. The devs thought it was a good idea to scrap the old Noli because he wasn't fun to play as. So, keep in mind this is purely the developers' opinions, because the old Noli was never public tested at the time, so great. I feel like it was potential flush down the drain. Now I see why some people on Noli's release called him Potential Man. I'm sorry if this video was short. I'll try to get new videos with longer spans out soon. For fun, my next rant will probably be in a Mickey Mouse impression. Subscribe if you want to, but I care more about you guys even considering watching this video. Thank you, and remember Jesus loves you.